It is time to know the law this Wednesday. Rachel Pappy, she's partner and vice president of Polston Tax. She's here to let us know about the latest IRS scam and their tactics. We're in 2017. We think we know everything about these scams, and they get smarter and smarter and smarter. These people that are trying to just really rip you off altogether. This one's different than others. Tell us how.
Yeah, I feel like we're always talking about scams and the IRS these days, week after week. And it's just that the scammers are getting smarter, the IRS is trying to change things, and then the scammers are changing as well. So now this summer we've talked about the IRS using private debt collection agencies. Well, now the scammers are taking advantage of that. They're saying, I've already mailed you, they're calling and saying, I've already mailed you 2 certified letters, or the IRS has already mailed you 2 certified letters that came back undeliverable. The reason that's a good scam is the IRS does send certified mail, and it could come back undeliverable. Well, then the scammers are saying it came back undeliverable, and now you have to pay over the phone or you're going to be arrested.
Okay, and we should mention that you never should pay over the phone. The IRS will never do that, right?
You never need to pay over the phone, and these scammers are saying, we have a prepaid debit card that's connected to the IRS's EFTPS system, which the IRS has an EFTPS system, but there are no prepaid debit cards that you could pay over the phone that would be connected to them. So it's a really smart scam that sounds legitimate.
And they go after, obviously, I'm certain the older generation sometimes, where they're like, look, they're the responsible ones that will actually pay their debt if they have some, and they're thinking they might have some. The best way to counter that is to do what?
Call the IRS. You can call the IRS at 1-800-829-3940 or 1-800-829-1040 and just ask, this is my name, this is my social security number, do I owe taxes? Find out directly from the IRS. If they say you don't owe taxes, ignore the calls. They may call repeatedly and say, I'm showing up at your house, you're going to be arrested, the police are on their way. It doesn't matter. Don't pay anything.
And with that, can they just, if you're on the phone, is it a good idea to say, well, let me call you back so I can certify if this is real or not?
Yeah. One way you can know for certain it's not the IRS or a legitimate company that the IRS is using is they won't let you off the phone. They will say, you're not allowed to hang up. If you hang up, you're going to be arrested. So the IRS or a legitimate private debt collection agencies have to allow you to hang up, check with legal counsel, for example, or confirm just that they are the IRS. Even a private debt collection agency is more than happy for you to make sure that you really do owe the taxes. Okay,
and also would checking with the post office to see if you've had any certified mail sent to you a good idea?
Yeah, you could check with the post office, but the IRS doesn't have to have your correct address. So it's possible that they didn't send it. I mean, you could get a legitimate IRS letter that went to an old address you had. So it's not that the post office would necessarily know if the IRS sent you a letter.
And anytime, we're also talking about 2 government agencies that generally probably never talk to each other.
So, exactly.
All right, so I would just bypass that altogether here. If you know, if there is somebody that maybe has already fallen for that or something, or that sort of thing, is there a way that they could stop payment or maybe making sure that their money won't go into these crooks?
Yeah, so one of the reasons these crooks are using these prepaid debit cards is because they don't want you to be able to dispute it with a credit card company or to stop payment on a check. So if you ever get a call from somebody saying, send us an iTunes card, send us an Amazon gift card, send us any kind of gift card to pay your IRS debt, or to pay any kind of prepaid debit card, it's a scam. The IRS lets you pay directly online on their website, or they let you mail in a check, and anything else I would be wary of.
I have to tell you this, I don't know, about 10 years ago, I didn't pay enough taxes, so I had to do it. You will wait on the phone when you call the IRS for a long time, so don't use your cell phone, because somebody did. I was on the phone, I swear, for 45 minutes. Get ready when you do contact them that you are going to go through somewhat. I mean, and there's a lot of people that are probably might call in as well. Home phone. I know that has one thing to do with it, because
put it on speaker while you're doing something else. The best time to call is at 8 a.m. in whatever time zone you're in. Yeah, Eastern time zone, call it 8 a.m. Central time zone, call it 8 a.m. That's the quickest hold time you will have, because their phone lines are just turning on. So you could get through in 10, 15 minutes. After 8 a.m. It's 45 minutes to an hour and a half to 2 hours.
It seriously is, and I wanted to bring that up because some people might get frustrated and just say, well, and then they forget about it, and they might have a legitimate case. So keep that in mind as well. Well, very important information you need to find out. Polston Tax Resolution and Accounting has 5 locations in Oklahoma City, Edmond, Norman, Tulsa, and Wichita. Give them a call at 405-801-2146. By the way, if you know somebody, maybe a relative that needs some help too, they assist clients nationwide, so pass that information along. There's several ways you can get in touch with contact. contact with Polston Tax Resolution Accounting. They're on Facebook, Twitter, as well as Instagram, on LinkedIn. And again, their website is polstontax.com.